California's new tire rules have become one of the most talked about stories out of the state capitol this week, and now Governor Newsom is weighing in for the very first time. Thanks for joining us tonight. For Fox 40 News at 5:30, I'm Nikki Lorenzo. Eric Harriman is off tonight. The Newsom administration says the new regulations are about saving you money on gas and creating more fuel-efficient cars. But some in the tire industry say it could limit your options and drive up costs. Fox 40 Capitol reporter Eitan Wallace joining us now from Hayward, where the governor spoke about the new rules now garnering a lot of attention and traction statewide. Eitan.
Oh, indeed, Nikki. Good afternoon to you. And just take a look at my car's tires. You can certainly see there is some wear and tear there. So the natural question is, what happens when you need to replace tires like these? How much will those tires cost? And which tires will even be eligible on the market? Well, those are the very questions at the center of this new statewide regulation Governor Gavin Newsom supports.
I think it was a good choice.
Governor Gavin Newsom speaking for the first time on new tire regulations the California Energy Commission, or CEC, unanimously approved earlier this week.
Thank you, everybody.
At an unrelated press conference in Hayward, just south of Oakland on Wednesday, Newsom said he supported the new rules that will require most replacement tires for passenger cars and light-duty trucks to meet stricter energy efficiency standards. Those new standards will be phased in, with the first requirements taking effect in 2029 and then tougher standards beginning in 2033. The governor says his administration backs the rules, saying they will reduce the energy needed to move cars, in turn saving drivers money on fuel, all while cutting emissions.
Look, the ROI is pretty good. The return on investment, back to just facts, save $1 billion a year in fuel. You talk about affordability agenda, that makes some sense to me.
California Energy Commissioner Nancy Skinner acknowledged under the new regulations, about 70% of the tires currently sold in California will not be legal to sell come 2033. But she also stresses tire manufacturers have 7 years between now and then to come up with new types of tires to sell. Tires Skinner believes will ultimately benefit consumers.
Will ensure that the tires sold in 2029 will be the same quality and just as good as the tires that are on your brand new car when you drive it off the lot.
Michelin and Bridgestone Tires said they hope to work with the California Energy Commission to ensure the new regulations take effect smoothly. But other tire manufacturers and industry groups have argued the rules could limit consumer choice and lead to significantly higher costs for replacement tires after the tougher standards take effect. A coalition of tire companies earlier this year sent the commission this letter urging it not to adopt the regulations amid concerns over high costs. Republican State Senator Tony Strickland of Huntington Beach, meantime, argues the new rules are government overreach.
There's a lot of families that are living paycheck to paycheck, and they can't afford these kind of regulations. In fact, these board directors are the modern day Marie Antoinette. Let them eat cake. They don't care that they're really driving people out of the state of California.
You'd be wise to take advantage of new efficient tires, lower your cost at the pump. Tire manufacturers, the vast majority came on board. One notable one did not. But from a consumer perspective, the savings is self-evident. And so I think it was a good choice in that respect.
Now, certain specialty tires used for motorcycles and for vehicles that go in snow, off-road, and for emergency purposes are exempt. Reporting live here in Hayward, covering local news that matters, Eitan Wallace, Fox 40 News.
Yeah, there's definitely a hot button issue, Eitan, that's gotten a lot of attention. All right, our Eitan Wallace live in Hayward. Eitan, thanks so much.